All right, so I got a couple things to say. One thought that just came to mind is, it was a guy's birthday I knew today, and I kind of want to message him happy birthday, but I'm not really tight with him. Like I know him a little bit, but like I've just all I did like with this dude is just ask him for like homework answers and like study questions. So I don't know if I can tell him happy birthday. I'm still gonna say happy birthday, but it's just kind of weird because like, I don't really know him at all. Um, Anyways, let me know if that's fine to like do that, even if you don't know the person. Just to be nice, because who doesn't like happy birthday? Because like I remember my birthday. Uh, you know, I went to work and it was like the last day of my job, I think, and it was on my birthday too. And it's so weird that nobody knew it was my birthday. I don't know why. Like, I'm not trying to sound entitled or like that people should know it's my birthday, but it was just kind of weird, like that nobody knew. I don't know. And I came home. Parents weren't home because they went to work and stuff. It's just so weird. Like I my friends and stuff, but they didn't go to work that day. Like my friend quit already, and my other friend, I think he was working at another like location at the time. So yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't know. I could just be a selfish asshole. Who knows? Like, anyways, the main topic of this video is actually talking about something that I was just about to do. So, um, I whipped out my. Let me take a bite of this real quick. One second. Whipped up my bowl of cereal. After my swim sesh. And then I go upstairs because I was like, hey, I haven't watched this show in a while, Euphoria. And it's a really good show, I don't even lie. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna rewatch the show. And then as I was making the cereal, I was like, what am I doing right now? I've kind of learned to hate being comfortable, and at this, it's a double edged sword, because it comes with like its downsides, but it's also good in a way because I've kind of developed this. My friends used this term for me before: Christian guilt complex. Where you just feel like guilty for feeling good, I guess, or just being relaxed or comfortable. But I don't know if that's what it is because whenever I relax or like just take time off, I feel like I should be doing something, like I should be working because I'm really ambitious, but I hope someone can relate with me on this. But you just like you feel like you should always be doing something, you know, especially in a culture where it's like I feel so like such a millennial saying that. Holy shit, in this culture, nah, like you know what I mean. In a world where like you got the really lazy people, right? Or like it seems like there's the really lazy people and the people that are crazy hardworking. There's not really an in the middle anymore. It's not like if you watch like um old high school, like last day of high school videos, where all these kids that get good grades, they still like have fun. You see these kids just walking around the hallways like la la. Now you have like either the kids who just don't try at all, or you have the kids that are just super nerdy and like don't have a life. So it's really like I'm saying like I gotta cut that shit out. It's odd. So, anyways, as I was saying, in a world where it's just like you have the really hardworking, don't relax, David Goggins, self improvement, fucking motherfuckers, and then you got the slackers. It feels like you can't really have it in the middle anymore. It feels like it's pushed on us that you should just always be hardworking and can't be comfortable. You always have to be this and that the other. Everything's moving all the time. People are always going somewhere. Sorry, I feel some acidic shit in my esophagus. But yeah, it's really interesting. And I was about to sit down and I'm like, oh, I could be doing way greater stuff right now to work towards my goals. I could be analyzing Olympic videos of what's his name? Ryan Peaty, I think Adam Peaty, or Michael Phelps and Caleb Dressel 50 to 100 meter freestyles. I could be practicing my reaction time or whatever the thing is, at the moment. Or I could be of doing making plyometric sets for the next day. Or I could be reading right now because I have to read. And that's also one thing. It feels like, especially with books too, it's when you make an activity mandatory, it kind of takes the fun out of it. It's like they say, don't turn your passion into a job because it's not going to be fun. I still have like mixed opinions on that. Like I kind of agree with it, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just spewing thoughts out. There's not really any structure to this. But my main point being is I hope someone can resonate with me on the fact that it's really hard to like relax. And because when I do sit down with my bowl of cereal and start watching Euphoria, as I will inevitably do because I just want to, I'll get in my head and start thinking, hey, what am I doing right now? I could be doing something way more like useful. But at the same time, like you can't always be doing useful stuff, You gotta take time off. That's what I think. There's a cutoff with this like stoicism stuff. I know it's really random to bring up, dude. I'm really feeling something's coming up. Something is coming up. That's why I think there's like a cutoff with the general public and their perception on stoicism, for example. I know it's like, oh my god, stoicism, you're such like a TikTok philosopher. But I've delved into it. I've done a lot of research. I've read half of Meditations. Whoa, oh my god. And like what my reflection of it is, or my interpretation is, that you just gotta learn to have discipline and know what is meant for what time. Know when you have to do something and what times you can just do whatever, rub elbows with all the dudes. If you know the clip I'm talking about, props. But yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, that's something to think about. Just a thought I had. That's not smoke. That's a humidifier, by the way. Yeah. Little update, I guess you could say. Books I'm reading right now are The Wind Up Bird Chronicle by Haruki Murakami. I'll show you guys. Oh, wrong man. And we got The Prince and Other Writings by Machiavelli. Right here. And no, I am not a sociopath. I'm just interested in, stuff. And as this one guy from my school said it, I was talking to him and he was like, I'm trying school because I want to become more competent. And when I heard that, I was like, that is the most perfect, like, description you can give it, If you have no reason to be in school or, like, for liking school, just do it because you want to be more smart, intelligent. Because, nothing's worse than having a better perception of the world. Like, what's bad about that? There's nothing bad about that. So just try your best to just, be able to learn to express yourself in better ways and really be able to articulate your perception of things, because that's kind of rare nowadays. Even in me, I can't even talk normally. Like I can with like descriptive words, but I always default to just talking like in a very bland manner. But yeah, another book that I'm gonna read soon though is Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. Something interesting, when I was just like looking through this book, like kind of just checking it out for the first time, I saw this one page where he used that study of when they gave spiders different kinds of drugs and how they built their webs. I found that really funny. I don't even know how this is relevant to sleeping, but yeah. So it's like, oh, spiders that are on Adderall, spiders that are on meth or whatever, same shit. Adderall, meth, Those are the interchangeable terms. But it's interesting. Yeah. Semester is over. Finally over. I'm sick of this. Actually, I can't really be sick of it because my next semester is going to be the hardest semester of my life. So that's going to be very interesting. It's really going to push my limits. And yeah. So something to think about is when you're relaxing, think about, am I supposed to be doing this right now? I don't know. I just think about what I said. Like, that's just something interesting, I guess. And also something else to think about. Look around, I guess, because we get in our heads very easily, and we don't actually take the time to appreciate our environments and the people around us. So I know if my friends were watching this and be like, Eric, shut up, because that's not something that I would say very often, but it's true and we need to hear it. So yeah, not to be a corny YouTuber dude, but yeah, don't be a doomer. Look on the bright side of things. Your life could suck, but there's always someone's life is worse, and if you have the worst life, well, then that just fucking sucks. But you can only go up from rock bottom. I'm gonna stop saying random quotes. I'm just gonna end it. Be happy. See you guys. I'm still saying quotes. Like, I'm gonna stop this. Okay. Bye.